I get it, how it may feel daunting. You feel like you're not really eating bad and you exercise at least once a week, but you look in the mirror and you don't like what you see. It can be depressing. It can make you feel like giving up. You were serious when you told yourself a couple of weeks ago, I am going to be an exercise person. I am going to make sure exercise is a part of my life. I am going to eat healthy. I am going to get myself in good shape. You were serious when you said that. But a few weeks have passed and you're starting to feel a little down. You're starting to feel a little sad because it doesn't seem to be working. You look at toned, athletic, muscular looking bodies and you tell yourself they must be on steroids. Maybe. Maybe they are and maybe they aren't. But regardless to the answer to that question, they did a lot of hard work. Steroid use doesn't negate hard work. So they worked hard for that body. And you can work hard for yours too. I know you're telling yourself, but I do try, I do work, I do the eating, the exercising, it's just not working. Be serious. This is time to sit down, you and you. Be honest with yourself. Are you really pushing in the gym? What is your intensity level like? Can you exercise and have a comfortable conversation with someone else? Then you're not pushing hard enough. You can do more. You know you can. You want to see results. But in order for those results to come, you have got to put the work in. And let's look at your diet. The biggest problem comes from what you eat. Are you really eating well? Those occasional handful of nuts, they add up. That occasional pack of chips, it matters. Having a slice of cake just because it was a birthday, those calories count. Now, am I saying you can't ever do those things? Of course not. Exercise needs to be a part of your life, and birthday cake, occasional nuts, that is life. But you can't say it's not working if you really aren't trying. And now we're going to talk about what we're going to be eating. We're not going to get into all of the different diets, the paleo, the keto, the vegan, all of the stuff. They all work if you stick with them long enough, but we're not getting fancy, we're not getting complicated. Get back to basics. You're going to just eat the food that nature intended for you to eat. So if it grows from the ground, if it's from a tree, then it's something that you want to eat. You want to eat living foods, foods that if you leave them alone for a long time, they would spoil. That's the kind of foods you want to eat. If it's a food that you can leave it out and a week pass and the food is still good, then you don't want that. So you want to avoid the heavily processed foods. What are heavily processed foods? Things that are in packages. So you want to avoid the packaged chips and the candies, the cookies, those things that come in packages. The cereals that come in packages. Now I said heavily processed because processed foods aren't all bad. That's the way to help our bodies to digest it a little bit better. But of course, the marketing people, the food companies, everybody got carried away and they took it way too far, taking out all of the nutrition and then giving us enriched foods where they add back a little of the nutrition that they took out. Anyway, we don't want that food. We don't want fake foods. We want real foods that can spoil. So your diet should consist of potatoes and vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, green beans, and lots of different peas. That gives you a lot of variety. You want to have lots of fruits. I know that we are afraid of fruits. It's amazing. We say, I'm not having fruit because it hasn't too much sugar, but we would have soda or we would have candy. So we don't want nature's candy. We want the one that the companies make. No, let's not be complicated. Let's just get back to basics and have natural whole foods. And our foods must have in all three macronutrients. We want the proteins, we want the carbohydrates, and we want the fats. Don't be afraid of fats. Fat is flavor. It makes your skin look good. It helps your hair to grow. I mean, this is thanks to the synthetic people, but your hair, it helps your hair to grow and to look shiny. Fat is good. Now, when you're looking at the amount of fats, the amount of protein, and the amount of carbs, fat should be the smallest macronutrient. Unless you are doing a keto diet, fat should be small, right? So that's going to be a small portion, but it's still important, and you still need fat. And you can get your fats from nuts, from avocado, from coconut. That's how you're going to get the fats into your diet. So we're not going to make it complicated. We're not going to stress ourselves out by saying it's not working, it's not working. We're going to stop, go back to basics, and start again. We're going to do it right. We're going to see results, and that's going to encourage us to keep going. And what about your exercise? Now, we all know exercise is important for a healthy life. No matter what age you are, no matter your fitness level, exercise is important. And everyone is becoming aware of that, and so we don't want to negate the importance of exercise. And I am into exercise. That's my thing. That's what I do. So of course, we're going to exercise. But what kind of exercise are you going to do? It depends on your goals. If you just want to get into good shape generally, there's nothing particular you're looking at. We're going to go for full body workouts. Exercises that's going to train our legs, that's going to train our arms, that's going to train our core. We want some full body sessions. But the key thing for your exercise sessions is intensity. You don't want to be in the gym working out and you're like this. If you look pretty after a workout, you didn't work hard enough. You want to work, you want to sweat, you want to push yourself. Now, does sweat equate a good workout? Not necessarily, but you still want to push yourself to that point. Now, this is for no one else. This is for you. This is for you who want to see a change in your body, who feels depressed because things don't seem to be working. You have got to push. If you know you can do more, keep going. Failure is not a bad thing in the workout world. Pushing yourself to failure is a good thing. It means that you are really putting in the required intensity. Now, every workout doesn't have to be a hardcore workout, but every workout must not be easy. You must challenge yourself. You must push yourself. And you have to be patient with yourself. It didn't happen overnight. You didn't get the fat here in one day from eating one slice of pizza. It took a while to get on, and it'll take a while to get off. But you have to stay the course. You have got to be consistent, and you have got to stay with it. Yes, it'll be difficult sometimes, and you will get frustrated. But you know what? Tell yourself, I'm not giving up. This is important to me. This is important to my life. And stay the course. And now let's talk about cost. I've heard people say it's too expensive when you want to get serious about your workouts. You know, the supplements are costly. Paying a personal trainer is costly. Paying a gym membership is costly. And I'm not going to lie, there are some things that you have to do if you're serious about your health. But it doesn't have to be expensive. Having a personal trainer is a good incentive if you find you are someone who's not easily motivated, who's not self-motivated. So having someone to push you, yeah, that can be a great tool. But if you can't afford a personal trainer, then just tell your friend. A buddy system can keep you going. Just tell someone so you have someone to be accountable to. You just tell your girlfriend, your cousin, your sister, your brother, like, I want to go in the gym. Encourage me, talk to me, go with me. That's all you need, someone to push you. And you can do some free YouTube workouts, or you can just go into a gym and train on your own. There are plenty of workouts on YouTube that show you different movements you can do in the gym by yourself, or you can buy a program and you don't have to have a trainer with you. So don't let money be a deterrent. As for the supplements, no, I like taking supplements, and supplements do have their place, but you don't have to take them. You don't have to use BCAAs or glutamate or creatine or protein powder or any of it. You can just get in the gym and get to working. So don't be deterred by spending money. Just go in there and move your body. Now I am going to do a workout now, and I'm going to share some clips of that session with you. And I just want to encourage you. The workout, I know it's hard, but if you really want to change your body, stop for a moment, look in the mirror and say, hey, you got this. This year, you are going to change the way you see exercise. It's not going to be a drudgery. It's not going to be a painful thing that you can't wait to end. It's going to be a way to get you in great shape, to give you the power over your life. And you know, exercise translates into so many other facets of your life. You are able to handle pain better. You become more disciplined. You become a better thinker. It clears your mind. There are so many other non-aesthetic benefits to exercise that I want you to have this year. So if you had a hard day, you had a hard week, and you were thinking about giving up, this message is for you. Don't. Don't you dare give up. You can do this.